everyone, how is everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I'm doing wonderful. Well, it's been a minute since I've done one of these type of videos, hasn't it? But I am ultra excited. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or even on YouTube, I post what I'm doing if I don't videotape, and I've been live streaming as well. I kind of dig that. So you know that I've been working on a calendar / planner, and I finally got the months done, right? And I finished them on Saturday. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. And as you can see, the more practice you do, you get better at it. I feel like my last 3 months were so much better, right? See, look at the owl, and he's cute. I love him. And then there's my turkey. And then, of course, Ho-Ho. So, I do have these digital papers on my Etsy store for sale if you want to go purchase them so that you can create your own planner like what I'm going to be doing today. I've got them in 2 sizes. I have them in this full size, right, which is approximately, I wrote it down, but I don't remember. I think it's like 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, I think. Don't quote me. It's on my Etsy store. But then I also have the little version, and they're just a smidge smaller, like maybe by 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch. So the reason I did that is because one works perfectly in my tag-along. The full size works perfectly in my tag-along mini album that I did a few months back. And the this one right here, it works perfectly with that. And the smaller one works perfectly with my travel mini album that I did many months ago. So that is what I used for this one. I'm going to show you this one. I did this one for Amanda. Now, I've used just paper from my stash, so I really cannot tell you who it's from if I don't remember. But I believe this was from Stamps of Life. And the purpose of doing this is so that she can create the cover that she wants. And then, like I said, I just have mismatched paper. But didn't it turn out cute? I just love it. And then here's this. My intentions was just to use this album. Isn't that cute with a little pocket there? Because I wanted it, you know, small, that you could put in your purse. I'm going to make a couple more to put on my Etsy store, and they won't be quite as wide. I feel like this is a little bit too wide. So I'm going to probably cut this down by maybe 1/2 an inch. And there'll still be room for both pages in there. But of course you can leave it bigger. I did have to make the spine 1/2 an inch bigger than what it normally is. I did it at 1 3/4 of an inch here, thinking that I would need that much space. But because I'm not putting pockets or anything in there, it was way too, you know, as you can see, like I said, 1/2 an inch I need to cut down on it. But of course you can put pockets and flips and everything in there if you want. That's not how I wanted that to look. So I do have a couple cut out, so I'm going to be using that. But let me show you, this is the one I'm going to do today, which is using my tag-along printable mini album. This one is mine, and again, I love this paper because I'm going to end up coloring the little flowers, and I like the text behind it. So I just haven't started to do that yet. But I thought that was cute. And I love my little charms. One says Wicked and a little turtle because I love turtles. They're my fave. And so this is what this one ends up looking like, right? And you flip it, and there's April, May, and June. And then you have July, August, and September over here. And then you have October, November, December. I feel like this will be perfect for my desk, which is where I usually always keep. But the cool thing about this one, because I use my tag along, is it's got a pocket here for me to keep receipts and stuff like that for taxes. So this is what I'm going to create today. So this is the video. Now I've already cut out everything that I need to save a little bit of time. And for the most part, you know, especially if you've watched a lot of my videos, you know how to basically do a lot of this stuff. So I've already cut out the covers and the spine, and I've already cut my hinges and well, this is my hinge, but the covers for the spine to hook it together. So these are 1 inch long, and I just measured how long they needed to be. Now remember, your printer may print a little bit differently, so that's why I always say approximately, because I don't want to tell you that it's one thing for sure when it could be either a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. But in the end, it all looks beautiful. So again, these are 1 inch wide. So I'm just going to take my scoreboard. Well, actually, yes, I'm going to go ahead and score. So I'm just going to score these at the 1/2 inch mark. So, whoops. And this is just cardstock paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's the heavy stock, heavy, what do they call it? Heavy thickness or whatever. Alright, so there's those. And we just need to fold them. Alright, so then you fold them like that, right? And then you're gonna, if you want, you can notch them, which I do like to notch them. So we'll just notch them like that. Alright, I'll do the rest off camera, because I don't think y'all want to see me do all that. Alright, now for the hinge, again, I used from the, it's on page 11, I believe. Page 11. So I just used the 2-page hinge, and you're just going to score this at every 1/2 inch as well. And then we'll just score it. Trying to stay in the camera shot here. Alright, so there we go. So there's our hinge where our pages are going to go. Alright, and then over here, I'm going to go ahead and score everything. Now, the 2 base page, or, well, we need 2. Where did the other one go? Oh, I don't think I cut out enough. I cut out enough for 1 page. Well, that's fine, because I'll just show you. So here's our base page right here, and then we have a pocket page, which, as you can tell, is a little bit longer. So that's where we need to score. See how it's a tad, it's about 1/2 inch longer. So we just need to score 1/2 inch on both ends, like so. And then we'll notch that. We'll notch those. If you want, you don't have to, but I find it easier to do. Oh, speaking of notches though, hold on. let's go ahead and notch our hinge as well. It makes it easier to slide the page on if you've got it notched. I find. Oh, there we go. Cool. Alright. And now there's two, it's from the pocket, so that is page, let's see, let me use the template that I used, because I've already got it open. Okay, so I used the cover, the 2-page spine, and then one base page, right? And then you need to do 3 pockets. So you need 2 base pages because we're doing 2 pages. You need 2 pockets because we're doing 2 pages. And then out of that, we need 4 more pockets because we're going to create the flip with it. We're going to create, let me show you, this with the pockets. Hope that wasn't confusing. It may have been, sorry. Because what we've done, like this is this way, right, without the side tabs. So that's going to create our pocket when we put it onto the base page, right? Slide it into the book to make our page. But we also need 2 more, but as you can see, they're this length, but they're a ½ an inch longer because one side we want to do a ½ an inch score. So then when we put it on our page, it's going to be a, flip. And then we'll do the same thing on the other. And then that's going to be our other flip to make it an accordion type thing. You'll see when we get there. So again, you need for one page, you need 1 base page, which is on page 2. You need 3 pockets on page 3. 1 where these tabs right here are cut off, and then 2 where this tab, and this tab is cut off. So you only need 1 long tab. Okay? So we need 2 of that. So and then double that up for the next page. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and notch these as well. It just looks better in my opinion. Alright, so we're done with the scoreboard. We don't need it any longer. For right now anyway, till we do our other page. And I'll do that off camera. Alright, and now what I want to do is, I'm going to do it off camera, but I found when I did my book yesterday, I found it so much easier to go ahead and ink up everything while it was not put together. Like I went ahead and inked up my spine and my covers while they were just out. And especially like my hinges and these hinges especially, right? It was so much easier just to go ahead and do it off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to go ahead and ink everything that I need to ink. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out the second page as well. Get it all inked up. And then when I come back, we'll be ready to go. And there's Bella Boo to say hello. Alright, y'all. I'll be back. I just wanted y'all to see what is preventing me from working. My sweet Bella Boo. She's come in late. And she won't let me work. Never fear. I'll be back. Okay, Bella Boo left. So I just wanted to show you again the scoring part. I've got my page, my base page, and then I have my pocket where the two long sides are gone. So I want to score where the shorter sides are at to create my pocket. This is going to help to create the pocket and how we attach it to the album. Okay, and I'll notch that in a minute. And then I have my two pockets that I'm going to turn into accordion, a flip. So I just need to score the two short sides are been cut off and one long side has been cut off. So I just need to score one long side, a 1/2 inch. Sorry about that. Our neighbors are outside and Sasha likes to just bark at everybody. Alright, so there's that. Alright, I'm going to notch those and I'm going to ink them and then we'll come back and we'll get started on creating this cute little planner. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So I've got everything inked up. So let's go ahead and get the cover going. Just wanted to show where I put the tape. I put it on the inside of these, closer to the top than the bottom, because we leave a little space when we're putting the book together. Now the hinge on the bottom side is where I put the tape, and I double up on this tape because this is what, you know, keeps the pages in the book. So we want to make sure that we got good adhesion there. Here, let me see if I can't scooch in so y'all can see it a little better. Try not to go to the very bottom here either, but sometimes you can't help it. Alright, so we got that, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to wait. Alright, so we're just going to put that to the side for right now. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to take one backing off of our double-sided tape, and I'm just using score tape. Oh no, I'm almost out of glue, and I do use a little bit of glue to give me a little bit of leeway. And I like to do it this way. I like to set the cover on so that I can see what I'm doing. And what I do is, wow, there's a hawk right there. Just flew over my house. He's back. But you know, the middle here, I like to probably do about 1/8 of an inch away from that middle. That's why I don't put the tape directly down near there, so that it's got something good to hang on to. Okay. Alrighty. And then the spine, I will do the exact same way. A little bit of glue just in case if we need to wiggle. And again, I'm just putting probably 1/8 of an inch away from that middle. But I'm making sure that all of this lines up, because we don't want it to be crooked. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, about like that. Then I like to go ahead and score it. I like to do, well, that's a little bit there. Okay, because we want to make sure that we can open and close it, you know, really, really well. So we're just going to repeat that for the back side. Folder actually is the width too, so if it can go in there easily, then I know I've done it right. So there's that, right? So now I'm going to just do the exact same thing to cover the inside. You don't have to do this part, but I like it because I like the way it looks. But sometimes I like the way this looks. It just depends on what I'm making, you know. Now the trick is to this is to kind of, you know, like have the middle of this one go into the middle of that one so that you know that you're the same width apart. You know what I'm trying to get at? I just find that easy to do. Burnish that down. Let's just put that little track in there. Alright, we'll do the same thing over here. And see, we've already inked, so we don't have to worry about doing that, right? And it's a lot easier to ink it when it's not all put together. And I'm just going to go and make sure I got these good and burnished down so that they don't go anywhere. Alright, so there's our cover and our spine. Cute, huh? Alright, so now let's go to the hinge. And I take the bottom one off first. And then I take the top. Alright, and this should go like right in the middle of the two hinges there. I know a lot of people say don't put glue on there, but I've done it and I've not had any issues. So, and we just want to make sure that, you know, we're about even in the middle, right? That looks good. And from the top and the bottom. That looks good to me. We'll just really burnish that down. We really don't want that going anywhere. And then there's our hinge and spine and blah, blah, blah. So yay. All right. So we're good with that. So now let's go ahead and make the first page. I'll show you how to do that. And then I'll do the second page off camera. All right. So I've got my base page somewhere. Those are my... okay, base page. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So I want to put tape on the outside here. All right. There we go. And then a little bit of glue. Oh, I did both sides of this. Alright, and I want to line up I took that off like I did, but I did, didn't I? And we're just lining up edge to edge, right? So there. So it's going in our album like this. Yeah. Cool, huh? Alright, so let's go ahead and put our flips on. So just putting tape on the edge. Alright, and you can go in like this, but I prefer doing it this way. So I'm just going edge to edge. Alright. And then this guy, we're going to do the same thing. Put it on the outside. So instead of doing it on this edge like we just did here, we're going to do it on this edge. Get better light. Again, I'm just lining edge to edge here. Okay, and there is our accordion and our first page. Right, and then going in this way. All right, then what I did, see, I just got myself confused, is I went ahead and wrote what the months were going to be, so I would know how to put it in my album, because I have put stuff in my albums upside down before. So, and to also prevent me from getting too confused, sometimes I'm like, what is that? It's mystery. Sometimes I go ahead and do the page like not in the book and then put it in the book, and then that's when I get really, really confused. So what I did this time though, because I sure did not want to get this confused, because sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter if it's upside down or not, you know. But this case, it would matter a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and put the page in the book. So as you can see, I'm just putting my score tape on the hinges here. And I double up on them as well, because again, this is what's keeping the pages in the book. And I try not to go all the way to the bottom again, because we don't put the page all the way down to the bottom. If we did that, it would not move very easily. But I feel like it needs double tape, just for reinforcement. Okay, so, and then I like to make sure that that is stuck down. Down. All right, and again, I take the bottom one off first. I just find that easier. Okay, gotta be careful not to let that touch the other part. Oops. Oh, you stay down. You're not supposed to do that. Bottom one is the only one that's supposed to come up. I will be victorious. There we go. Okay. Now we can put our page in. And you want to leave about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. there's our page in. Alright, so I'm pretty much going to do the exact same thing, and I'll keep it on camera, but I'll fast forward through it so that y'all can, you know, see what's going on. So, enjoy the music! Okay, so we've got our book all done. Okay, now comes the fun part where we get to actually mat and all that kind of stuff. So the mats are on page 11. So there they are. But because I want this to go so efficiently, I've already measured, and it's, for me, from my printed out, it's 6 by 4. So I have a bunch of these pads from Stamp It, what is this one? The Stephanie Barnard one, and Simon Says Stamp, and even Tonic Studios. So I have a bunch of 6 by 6 pads. So that's what I've been using, and I just cut them to 4 inches. So it's perfect. Perfect for me. So let me just find, we have this one that's kind of Christmassy. Oh wait, I did like this one. Hold on, where did it go? There it is, there it is. I did like that. So let's use this one. And this is where this video will probably get long. Okay, so I need to make sure that it's 6 inches. Hers is a little bit, I think hers is 6.5, which is perfect because then you can cut this off and use it to mat other things. And then we'll just go 4 inch. Again, just measure your printable, and then that's 2 inches, so we can maybe use that for something too. Right? Alright, so I'm going to ink. Oh, I'm using Potting Soil by Archival is my ink that I've been using. Sorry, I did not tell y'all that. Alright. And then I've been using, I did use my glitter glue, but I didn't want to use it all up, so I stopped using that. But I've been using my Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive, and I think it works just as good as Fabri-Tac. So I got this bottle I've had for a while. I bought another bottle, and then I got another bottle, full-size bottle, in my Tonic Studios kit, I think last month. So I'm set with this glue. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to use up all my glitter glue, so let me just use this. The only thing is that this one has gotten stomped up. Alright, now it should flow, yeah. It gives just the right amount, and it's less messy than Fabri-Tac. I still have Fabri-Tac around in case I need it for more heavy duty, but for like this cardstock, so we're just going to put you down right here. See? It fits perfectly. And this, I just printed off of, I think it was 110 cardstock, the Georgia Pacific, that you can get at Walmart. So it's really index, 110 index. I think there is a difference. So it's stiff. It's, you know, I like it. Alright. Right, and then we'll just put you right on top. And isn't that cute? Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So that's basically it. So just pick your, use your scraps. Like, I have so many scrap pieces. And like I said, a lot of these 6x6 pads that I had not even used. So I was like, I want to use those up. So this was perfect for that. So I'm going to fast forward. Uh-oh, what fell? I thought so. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward and, me doing the rest of these. So that's pretty much what the rest of this video is going to be. It's just me decorating the inside. Now, I'm not going to put any pockets, flips, bells or whistles, no embellishments, nothing like that, because this is a planner. Because my thinking is, I want it to be more personalized. Like, you can use washi tape, you can put charms in here yourself, all that kind of stuff, whatever you want to do with it. But I don't want it to get bulky, because you know me, when I start embellishing, I don't know when to stop, and I make things way too bulky. So I don't want to do that. I like it like this. My goal for this one is I have a goal in mind, losing weight wise. So I'm going to be adding charms and stuff when I get to different milestones in my weight loss and my other goals that I want to do. So, I can add a charm here, I can add it inside, glue it, whatever, use washi tape, whatever have you, just so that, it's more personalized. It's more for what you want it to be. So, hope that made sense. Alright, so I'm going to get to getting. So, okay, so as you see, I've got some washi tape here, which I have a whole bunch that I never use. So I thought, why not use it? I mean, look, I even bought some just the other day, Tim Holtz, because it was a good sell when it was, after Halloween. Why? I don't use this stuff. I'm going to use it today. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, if you've got washi tape or whatever. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, look, this has got numbers. It's a little too thin, though. Here, I'll go back to what I had. Where did it go? I love this. It's so pretty. I love the color. Alright, and now you know what I think I may do? These pieces are quite not big enough. You know what I'm saying? Right? I have cut-offs. I've got this one. But you see, it would be long enough, but it's not wide enough, really. What I think I'll do is use, that actually might have been a little too long, but it's okay. Actually, I think I will use, where did that little bitty thin, it's got numbers on it, it's like a date, right? Cute. You know what I'm going to do? I'll start with one. It can be kind of like a to-do list back here. That'd be cute. There we go. Oh my gosh, I love it. What do y'all think? Isn't it cute? That's adorable. Cut. Oh my, I like it. Oh, isn't that cool? I like it. Okay, just makes it different. All right, so now all of that is done. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I think it turned out too precious. Okay, I've got some leather, and then the charm I'm going to use is this cute little key and lock charm. Isn't that cute? Alright, so let's just go ahead and get this on here. Oh, that is so cute. Put through a couple of times like that to secure it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Isn't it adorable? I love the closure. And I think it all turned out too stinking cute. Show y'all up close more the paper. Oh, and then because of the way that we made it, we have a pocket right here, remember? So that's nice. There's those papers. And there's that. Cute. Cuteness overload. So that's it. So, again, this will be on my Etsy store for sale, and there will be a coupon code. Look for it down here and down in the description. It's good until January 13th, this Sunday. 40% off of everything in my Etsy store if you use that coupon code. Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And if you have, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later.